Evening. I know we're a little late. I apologize. But thank you everybody for joining me. Unfortunately, where I was starting at did not have any signal. So I had to relocate just about a quarter of a mile down the road. And I am hoping I picked up some signal here. So I am out in the boonies. I originally was going to be, I'll show you guys. I was going to try to stream by the river. I was taking the doggos to the river. But because we didn't have signal there, unfortunately, we weren't able to hang out there. So we just went about, like I said, a quarter of a mile down the road. So we're just going to kind of do our little walk and talk until it gets a little bit too dark for us to be out here. But just to kind of show you, we're out here in the country. Sun's just kind of heading down over the mountains to my west. Right next to a beautiful field. Bunch of pecan trees around us. And we live. Oh, and I got some pretty good little information for you guys today. So for you all joining me this evening, I'll give you guys a little present or a little thank you. Because I do got some updated court info if you guys are interested. I don't know. We are a court coverage channel, aren't we? / doggo channel. But yeah, let me say hi to everybody. Let me go down the line here. And again, I apologize about being a little late here. I just had to relocate just down the road a bit. That way I could pick up some signal. But looks like I see already Truth Seeker in the house. Good evening, Truth Seeker. Got Tammy, Riot Coke, La Noisette, The Wop, 99, Scum A. Welcome. Super Roofer in the house. Joe Blow. Flash. Good evening, everybody. Joe G, what up, NJ? Or excuse me, you're telling me what up. What up, Joe G? Good to see you. And we do have now a Rio and Dobby emoji. I know we had left out Rio, but Rio is now an emoji. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody down the line, but hopefully I'll catch you later here in the comment section. But welcome, everybody. This is just going to be a little walk and talk this evening. I am still working on what would have been, well, we're already past the midweek schedule, but I was busy, and with the couple of IRLs that I had done, that took me away from some of the time that I usually reserve to work on like the court coverage specials. So I am still working on what's going to be this weekend's court coverage special. I'm hoping it'll be ready for tomorrow night. If not, it will be definitely ready for Saturday night. And it's going to be a big one, I'll tell you that. We've got a lot of different court pretty much it's just going to be a multi-court update special, essentially. I can't even select one court coverage to do stuff on because there's already so much stuff going on with the other ones that we started. So, yeah, look out for that notification. But that should be, it does feel like a Friday grunge truck. My whole week is so thrown off. So I think that's what had a lot to do with it. But I don't plan on sleeping tonight. I've got that, you know, I feel like I've got a lot of energy. So that's why I wanted to come out and walk tonight. But yeah, so I'm going to be up all night editing and getting ready for the court coverage show. Like I said, I'm hoping it'll be ready for tomorrow night, if not for sure Saturday. And if we do Saturday, I don't want to step too much off the trust property here into this. I'm kind of getting all distracted. I don't want to start walking into this as I like to refer to him. Some of y'all may still refer to him as Skimask Andy, but depending on my mood, he's either Skid Mark or Skimask. Tonight he's a Skid Mark. But hold on, let me get this gimbal situated here. We are on the brand new gimbal, so once again, I want to thank everybody, especially Super Roofer, who helped with the gimbal fundraiser, because boy, oh boy, I got the chance to check out the replay on the searching for the Skiweosaurus IRL, and I thought it was pretty awesome how well the stream came out by using the gimbal, and very well impressed. So I appreciate everybody who helped with that. And that's what's currently giving us these beautiful, smooth shots this evening. So it does look like it'd be perfect for a dirt track. Oh, absolutely, Grunge Truck. Oh, man, good thing I'm not back into my high school days, because this would have been an unofficial dirt track, you know what I mean? But, yeah, definitely could be a definitely good roundabout, or round dirt track for sure. Anyways, so we're going to, we'll have a brief discussion about what's going on with the controller court case. I don't know if some of y'all had a chance to check out my last video that I put up. This wasn't a live stream. It was an actual clip video posted. And it was on the main channel this time. It was definitely something I wanted a lot more exposure than something I would have put on the other clip channel. But, and hence why I chose to put it on the main channel. But, oh man, Ski Wee got caught red-handed. Boy, oh boy. And I want to give some people a background story to that, because I think for most part, everybody kind of knew where that background, or, you know, kind of figured out where the scam came from. But let me kind of tell you exactly what happened. So, about what? Let's see here. It's almost hard to tell because he wears the same clothes almost every day. So it's really hard to tell, even just by watching his VODs, what day it is. But I can tell you this was probably at least, hey, what's up, Crisscross? What's up, Sharpshooters? Probably, maybe 3 days ago now, okay? It would have been about evening time. It was a late night stream. And it had gone out through the day and into the late night, but it was the day Skimask was scamming hard. I mean, he was begging, crying, whining, you know, the usual. And he had told his viewers, essentially, he was kind of speaking more towards his mods, because at that point, you know, those are the only people left that are even willing to hand that guy $1 Cash App, okay? So this was directing directly towards his mods. And he's telling them essentially some story. And I didn't catch the whole gist of it, but I caught enough. You know, it's just another typical BS story about, you know, pretty much the fact that he misplaced his debit card. The only one debit card that he has, the only one debit card that he can use to access cash money, the only one debit card that he has to make purchases, you know, the usual. So, pretty much, long story short, hey, what's going on, Lauren NJ's finest? Much appreciated to see you this evening. But long story short, you know, he's just scamming for Cash Apps. And the way he's doing it, what he's trying to do is do what's called his pity scam, okay? This is one of many pity scams that Skimask has, as a matter of fact. And essentially, he's just trying to make his mods, or the last handful of crazies, feel bad that, you know, he doesn't have a debit card, and they send him Cash Apps. Now, you say, well, he can't access the Cash Apps. Well, yes, he can. See, that's where the lie came from. But let's say, even if he couldn't, hey, it doesn't matter. As long as the money's coming in, that's all that matters to Skimask. So, essentially, he left his viewers off that evening by saying, hey, it was going to take about 3 to 5 business days for his new card that he had to order to come in the mail, all right? And that he was pretty much screwed, okay? You know, and essentially that's also setting him up for like a MoneyGram scam, you know? Have one of these ladies send him a Western Union or a MoneyGram directly to him. So, yeah, there is other ways that they could have sent cash to him, and in that case, they would have sent it to him immediately, all right? So, yeah, he was scamming a few different ways on that one, but essentially it was a pity scam. He's just working on their emotions to feel bad for him. So, anyways, it gets to be, early morning hours now, so skip ahead probably about a good 4 to 5 hours. It's about, 3 in the morning almost. And Skimask is obviously still up. He's still begging. And he ran out of blunts. Blunt wraps, blunts, whatever he likes to use for the little blunts he likes to roll. Anyways, so he decides that as much as he doesn't want to get his little ass up to go ahead and make the trip down the street to the local Come and Go, which for some of you that may not know, no, that is not what it sounds like. It is actually what they call some of the gas stations. He is live at this point, okay? Actually doing some IRL, I guess you can call it. And he makes it down to the gas station. It is open. My own eyes. My old little eyes. And boy, oh boy, wouldn't you know it, when you slow it down, you can see Skimask make that transaction and pay for it with a plastic card in hand. All right, Super Roofer, thank you. I noticed it said it was buffering. I'm going to walk back the other way. Hopefully it won't now. But anyways, so essentially he was lying. And not even essentially, he was lying. The lie was that he didn't have a debit card. And so here's where it even starts getting worse. This is where it got even more hilarious. All right. So as he's walking away, you hear the cash register open. Click, which means one thing, right? Somehow or some way, cash money got either hit. Now, I did review the tape. And if you listen closely to Skimask's, and this is the only one thing he was correct, it does sound like the attendant does say that she was having an issue with the register, I guess, just giving money back to people who made a debit card transaction. Meaning, if you paid with a debit card, and if for some reason you were that unlucky person, it did give you a $15 cash back transaction. It was your own $15. It's not the gas station's. All right, you think that young lady's going to be handing out the gas station's money? No, okay? So regardless if he wanted the 15 or not, that's not the argument here. The argument is he had to have a debit card of some sort in order to even engage the cash back to work. Also, when he arrived at home, I went ahead and asked him a few questions. I guess apparently I wasn't banned on whatever channel he was using that evening. And NJCourts TV went on, and I asked him, I said, Skimask, how did you end up purchasing those blunt wraps and essentially getting cash back when Mr. Nice Guy, oh, Skimask's in the house. Oh, now it was a promotion. So it was a $15 giveaway? Okay, all right. But we'll add that to have a debit card or a way to purchase things. That night it went to... one, he just skirted around. The machine was just giving out money was his, answer. Yeah. All right. Whatever, bucko. Anyways, I attempt to get an answer from him the next day because I was just, you know what? I'm not going to let this go. All right. This was an obvious scam, and he obviously knew what happened because if you notice in the audio too, whenever the lady starts talking about the cash back, he starts trying to play stupid so that way, the people listening can't figure out, oh, that he did get cash back, and the only way you can do that's with a debit card. But anywho, the next day, I attempt to ask Skimask one last time. Skimask, how did you make a payment without having a debit card? And you know what he changes his story to next? He says that he supposedly made that payment with a prison issued card. So essentially, he had $25 is what he claimed on a prison issued card that he had never used before. And because it was an emergency blunt night, he just ended up ponying up and finally using that $25 that he had been saving up for a rainy day on his prison card. Yeah, so if you believe that story, I guess I'm just, full of shit this evening. I don't know what I'm talking about. Skimask, you're so correct. I apologize for accusing you of being a scammer. But for some reason, I have a feeling that I might have gotten it right. I think you did get caught red-handed, my friend. And again, you're not. So I'm going to give you one last chance. I don't know if you're still in chat. Maybe you might even come on panel to answer again. How did you make the payment that night when you didn't have a debit card or any form, according to you, any form of way to make payments? So, again, I will give you that opportunity to come on tomorrow. We'll see what happens. As a matter of fact, I felt so bad for Skimask today because the dude literally was on all day. I mean, from morning till I think he's probably still on now. We've already discussed him being a replay channel for the NJCourts TV main channel. And remember, he is not endorsed by us. He's just simply doing that on his own because he has no content. But my gosh, today, not only did he just replay the heck out, I mean, he replayed this channel so much, I got tired of listening to myself, all right? I'll just put it that way. And I was just going to, take the dogs out. I wasn't planning on doing a walk and talk because, like I said, I still had to do some editing. I wanted to kind of get right to that and, maybe finish. And I knew I was going to finish up by this evening, so that wasn't going to happen. But, I said, I did say I want to kind of give everybody an update. I did learn some new news about the controller case. And you know what really got me going? Skimask was sitting there with this little sad face, slumped over on his couch. And he goes, well, I guess NJCourts isn't coming on tonight. And I said, are you kidding me? Did poor Skimask honestly really just stay up this whole day waiting for NJCourts to come on live stream? Holy shit. So I felt bad. I felt bad for the little guy. So I said, you know what? What the hell? I might as well just do like a quick little walk and talk. That way he has another little, live stream he can replay this evening. Because, I mean, geez Louise. I mean, let's just put it this way. For some of you that know Sarah the Beach, he was actually interviewing her on his panel show. So if that doesn't tell you what lack of content he has when he's interviewing Sarah the Beach, I don't know what is lack of content. So I said, hey, you know what? I'll give the guy a live stream tonight he can play with. But Skimask, I know you're going to be playing this tonight. You might even be playing it right now. And I want you to know something, bucko. You're getting exposed. Everybody's figuring out all your little scams. There's a reason you're sitting there begging all day, every day. So just get a job, all right? But first, even before you start looking for a job, you just need to concentrate on showing up on the 20th and just manning up and getting your legal troubles over, bro. That's all I'm going to tell you. Other than that, I will see you on the 20th, dude. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? Yes, his views have been very down, Your Honor. Absolutely very down. What's up, 24/7 Skimask Andy Clips? What's up, Skimask Crazy Delusions? Cry a little bit. Xanax God. Freedom Believer, what's up? Hey, just the person I wanted to say hello to. Freedom Believer, I don't know when you may have sent that donation over, and you may have already left the stream when I said thank you, but I want to apologize because I didn't get a chance to see it until the second part of the Skiwiosaurus search. And at that time, I shouted out that donation, but I don't think you were there. So since I just saw you now, I want to personally thank you so much for that $25 Cash App. And that $25 Cash App, as a matter of fact, and with the combination of another Bear Promise with the 5 memberships gifted, we did reach the Controller Case fundraiser Dono Gold. So thank you. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone, but I did want to say thank you to Freedom Believer because I didn't get a chance. I don't think you had a chance to hear the shout out that day. So much appreciated. And actually, speaking about the Controller Court case, I'll just roll into the next bit of news I have. So, for some of y'all that were asking, hey, NJ, what was going on with Controller? Remember when we listened to the audio from her last hearing, which was the pre-indictment conference? The judge said that essentially, the next step was going to be a grand jury trial hearing. Essentially, to indict Controller, indicting her into the next step, which would be a jury trial. This is because she decided not to take the plea deal. Okay? Now, according to the judge, that was supposed to happen on the 23rd, a few days ago, right? So I figured by today, there'd probably be an update as far as what's going on. So I made a call down to the courthouse, and I spoke to one of the clerks, very nice person. They went ahead and checked up on the court case, and here's the update. And this is according to the clerk, as of right now, the case has been submitted, but has not been heard in front of a grand jury, okay? And I had a feeling most likely it hadn't yet, because if you've been watching Control a bit, she's been on one, you know. She's been, man, all over the place. Let's just put it that way these last few days. She's just a shit-talking mess right now, I'll tell you that. I've seen her on 3 different panels just going off on 3 different people. I mean, I don't even want to get into it, but I'll just put it this way. It's definitely not something I would expect from somebody that's, 1, got a child, 2, is facing a serious, you know, hearing coming up soon. And, yeah, it just, you know, blows my mind. But again, you know, you got to remember, you're dealing with somebody that's a narcissist, somebody that's addicted to the internet, and, you know, other things. So, yeah. But anyways, so that's the update. So, and the reason I figured that was probably what was going on was because here's what I'll give you guys a clue. Whenever that day does happen and Controller receives the news, okay? Let's just hear it both ways. So let's just say the lawyer calls her, right, and says, "Hey, Miss Controller, great news. They did not indict you. Charges have been dropped." What do you think's going to happen? You don't think Controller's going to go fucking running up to her computer and she's going to power that thing on? I mean, her hands are going to be shaking. She won't even be able to click the hit live stream start button, okay? And she's going to go on and she's going to give, you know, the ultimate F you to everybody, right? So you'll know the day that she's not indicted because she's going to go on stream. Now, let's play devil's advocate, shall we? Lawyer calls and says, "Miss Controller, bad news. Unfortunately, the grand jury did indict you. It will be going now to a jury hearing or jury trial. Get ready for your jury hearing. It's going to be this date." You're not going to hear anything from her. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to be like that last live stream when she came back from her court date the last time, where she literally started off with the mental or whatever type of breakdown you want to call that. And, yeah. You know, you could tell something happened that day. So just to give you kind of a clue, I think Controller will probably be the first one to break that news whenever it happens. But don't worry, just in case she decides to be sneaky, as soon as that information is updated, meaning as soon as it's gone in front of a grand jury and I know the results from that hearing, I will definitely let you guys know. But I did want to let you guys know that I did call and I did get an update. That was as of today. So as of today, has not been in front of the grand hearing, or excuse me, the grand jury as far as Controller's case. They are still waiting. It's been submitted, but they're still waiting for the case to go in front of the grand jury hearing, or excuse me, trial. That was as per the clerk down at the, sorry, there's so many courthouses now I deal with. Middlesex Superior County Courthouse. So, to you. Thank you, Joe G, for the $10 super chat. Oh, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it wasn't for him for sure. I could tell you his little legs would not have been fun for him over at the Skiweosaurus IRL adventure. But, hey, we got them both out tonight, so we're here to say hi. But like I said, it is getting a little dark, so we're not going to stay out too late. I did just want to come on and give you guys an update about the Controller case. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the last scam's going to let him get away with it that easy. And I'm still not. As a matter of fact, like I said, hopefully tomorrow he may come on the panel. It's an open panel. Anybody can come on tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm really excited for tomorrow or Saturday night because we haven't had an open court cases we've been covering so far. And like I said, end of May is coming up. June 20th will be coming up in a few weeks once we hit the end of May. So we've got a court coverage coming up very soon, which is going to be the Skimask Andy court coverage. We've already met that Dono Goal Raiser fund, or excuse me, we already met that Dono Goal fundraiser, so that's done. We are heading to Tulsa. So we've got that coverage coming up. I'm still waiting on a lot of updates on the Trina Golden case. Still waiting on some updates on the Sunny IRL case. That's why I was hoping to have some of those updates by tomorrow, fingers crossed. That way we can have one heck of a good weekend show. But either way, I've still got so much stuff, you know, even if I don't get, you know, some of those FOIA requests that I put in by tomorrow. I've got some other paperwork that's come in, and we've got plenty of things to discuss on our next court coverage show. So do not worry. It will be a very good show. I can promise you that. Tyrone is stalking the honey buns as you speak. Oh, boy. Yeah, like I said before, you know, just wait till June hits, and you're going to see, if you think Skiwee looks depressed now, wait till June. You're going to definitely see a totally different Skiwee, that's for sure. Oh, I was wondering why all of a sudden it looks like there's daylight. That's because there's a vehicle coming up behind me. Let's see, maybe it's the farmer. Get off my property! Nah, it's just somebody passing by. Yeah, but it is starting to get a little dark. So Julia, hey, that's a good question. What I was going to say is the mosquitoes are eating me up here, so I'm going to probably call it quits here soon. Man, ow, these mosquitoes are huge. So let me answer both these questions for you. So Helica, they are rescues, so this is just an approximate age, but Dobby's probably going to be anywhere between 4 to 6, and Rio's probably anywhere between, probably about the same age. It's pretty hard to tell which of the two are older. Now, Julia, in regards to your question about the plea deal, yes, as long as the plea deal is still available, Controlla can take it. And they can still offer a plea deal all the way up until the jury trial, okay? So if the prosecution office is feeling nice still and they want to offer that plea deal, they can offer it and she can take it. I'll give you kind of a last little view here. Yep, them skeeters. It's that time of the year when they start popping out now. And down here in the southwest, we get a lot of them. And I am by the river right now, so there's going to be a lot more than usual. And yeah, I apologize. We were originally going to do a walk by the river, but unfortunately there was not any service near there, so we just drove down a bit down here by this open field. And before it got too dark, I said, well, I better jump on live and give this update to everybody. But yeah. So, I get it, Scummy. Skeeters. Man, I'll tell you what. He's got probably one of the most memed out names you can get. I'll tell you that. Hey, Super Roofer. Thank you. Super Roofer with the $10 super chat. And that reads, get yourself a nice IPA. Hey, I definitely will, Super Roofer. Thank you so much for that super chat. Much appreciated. See, Skimask, when you just provide a little bit of content for your audience and your viewers, hey, they will support you right back, okay? You don't have to sit there and make up a bunch of fucking outstanding fucking lies. And I mean, who do you think you're fooling at this point, bro? You're down to like 3 last supporters, and you don't think those people know you're a scumbag scammer? Just be you, and I'm sure they'll go back to supporting you. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't, you know, but hey, it's their money, like they say. They can do whatever they want. But if they're just going to watch it go up in smoke, like I've said before, hey, they might as well just toss it in their fireplace and keep their family warm. Rio, you want to say hi to everybody? You can barely see Rio. Rio! Dobby! There's little Dobbs right there. Yeah, it's getting dark. Woo! No street lights out here in the country. But I'm waiting for them stars to come out. That's what I love. See, can you just imagine this here very shortly? A bunch of beautiful stars lighting up the southwest desert. What's up, Stick 2? Comes some trucks coming my way. All the farmers going back home after a long day of work. Those are real men, Skimask. We appreciate them farmers, I'll tell you that. They are some hard-working Americans. And I'm glad that we still get a lot of produce from America, because boy, oh boy, it's sad that we outsource so much stuff now. So I much appreciate still getting most of my food from here in the United States. Look at that beautiful sky. So yeah, y'all, look forward tomorrow. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm already thrown off. I keep thinking tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday. So yeah, tomorrow night, I'm like 99.9% sure we're gonna have the court coverage show. Worst case, if it doesn't go down to tomorrow night, it would be a Saturday during the day show. Stick 2, thank you so much. Stick 2 with the $10 super sticker. Hey, and I like your avatar. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for that super sticker, Stick 2. It's much appreciated. Oh, shit, I'm all yelling right now. I better keep my my voice down. These people out here, like, you know, because it's super quiet out here, right? They're not used to some guy standing in the middle of a field yelling, "Thank you for that super sticker." You're going to start hearing some kaboom, kaboom shots here soon. But yeah, for sure tomorrow night, it looks like we're going to have a court coverage show. I'm just finishing up. Oh, man, these mosquitoes are killing me, guys. Hold on. Got one right on my neck right now. Ow! Tomorrow we'll hopefully have that court coverage. I'll be finishing that up all night tonight. Worst case, Saturday during the day, but I'm 99.9% sure it's going to be tomorrow night. I wanted to come on tonight to say thank you to everybody, you know, for helping out with the gimbal project. Show you some more of the IRL from the gimbal. Wanted to give you guys the update on the controller case, because I had a lot of people contacting me. More background to that video I put out. But, yeah, no, he definitely, and see, the shitty part is, what would have really made that video is I wanted to put the part on his own live stream where he was telling his viewers, you know, about, oh, I don't have a, you know, I don't have a debit card, and I can't make any payments, and I gotta wait 3 to 5 days. You know, I wanted to start with that first, but I know most of you saw that on his live stream, and unfortunately, that was on his main channel that he hid and deleted a bunch of his streams, and then I guess he's back on it now. I don't know what's going on with that. You know, he always does that bullshit of whenever he says he gets striked, that he all had a chance to see it on his live stream. But for some of you that may not, I wanted to give you a background as to how that scam started, you know. Whoa! Damn! That was a little Fast and Furious action going on there. Shit, man. That truck was like a foot away from my... Damn, man. Hey, Stick 2, thank you so much. Super sticker, $10 super sticker. And you know what? Unfortunately, I can't. It shows me you got a super sticker sent, but I'll have to check out the replay to see exactly what super sticker that was, because I'm on the Prism app. So, unfortunately, I can't shout out the super sticker, but I can see that you did post one up. So, thank you so much, Stick 2, for that $10 super sticker. Much appreciated. Oh, man. I'm going to lose some blood for you, Stick 2. I'm going to stay out here another 1 minute to say thank you for that super sticker. And I'm going to let that mosquito get that last little pint of blood from me. Ah! Oh, Tammy, that was part of it. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't know. I think I saw Queen K back on there. But it looks like Liz may not be officially returning to the cult. So, Liz, if you're out there still in the kind of the background, hey, remember, I have still not, although I may have mentioned it before, the Refuski program is still accepting applications. We have closed down just the open kind of hands program we had, where we were just welcoming everybody. Now you do have to go through a small application process, but does not cost money. I will assure you that. Just a small application process, and we can get you, pretty much started off with the NJCourts as a refugee ski right away. Oh, no, don't tell me. Liz is back. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I'll tell you what. That guy could literally probably dox these people's family at this point, and they're going to run back with open arms the next day. It's sad. It's sad. But you know what? I'll tell you this. The one thing, though, they may be back watching, but I'll tell you this. They certainly are not financially supporting the guy, and that's all he cares about, you know. He right now, he might be bragging about his views and this and that, but trust me, that dude doesn't care if he's got 3 people or 100 people watching him. It comes down to, at the end of the day, is did he make any money off of it? Your Honor, I obviously I'm thinking the last handful of these individuals got to be very desperate. I mean, I'm talking like, I like, obviously you see who they're pretty much attracted to right now, who they've pretty much have made essentially their a cult leader. I'm not even BSing when or joking around with that. I mean, this is 100% cult status, okay? That's exactly what you're seeing and what these people are experiencing right now. I'm just glad that what started as a pretty good-sized cult has been reduced down to a handful of individuals. That I'm happy to see. Yep, that's what he does. That's, if you want to know something, you want to know why there's all these new name changes in his chat? That's because these ladies are just so afraid to be doxxed, okay? I mean, you don't think, I can guarantee you half those people in his chat right now that are cult members are in other chats and, day-to-day participating just under different names because they're that afraid of their cult leader. Stick 2, thank you so much. Stick 2 with a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Stick 2. Much appreciated. Oh, man, you guys sure made this replay for Skimask a good one, I'll tell you that. All right, Skimask, because I know you're going to still be replaying me. I bet your blood's boiling now, huh? Dude was complaining. He's got it broken down now to an hourly thing, okay? He's pretty much got it broken down to what he smokes and what he expects to get paid for his blunt smoking to be compensated because, that's part of the entertainment. He does want to be compensated for his blunts, as well as his hourly wage. And he had calculated it was like at $2 an hour right now or something for the last few days. And I'm like, dude. And he's sitting there complaining, right? Like, literally, like, there's no other options out there. This is just, the end of the world for Skimask. And it's like, you do realize all you got to do is just get a real job, right? That would be the, not the end to all your problems, but probably about 40% of your problems would be solved by just getting a fucking job. Ah! Helica! That's a good little explanation because you might not believe me, but I still don't know what the hell's going on with the whole stick 1, 2, 3, and 4 thing. So that could be, you might be onto something. So, refugees, no problem with coming in under different names. I will accept you under a different name. Perfectly fine. So if you are a refugee, stick 1, stick 2, stick 3, stick 4, welcome. Steph Lynn, Dayton, Ohio loves you. Well, you know what? You tell Dayton, Ohio, I love them. And I better shut up because I'm going to get shot here in a second because I'm seriously on somebody's farmland. Well, I'm on the outskirts. I'm not going to be trespassing, okay? I don't need control of putting out a video tomorrow. Oh, NJCourts, look it. You're trespassing. You're going to have the police called on you because you were trespassing with your 2 dogs. Shut up. Oh, man. Oh, I'll show you guys tomorrow. I'm going to post my legs tomorrow if you don't believe me that I'm being attacked by mosquitoes, because I know I've already lost a pint of blood. I'm not kidding you. Super Roofer says, Joe, they would have had streaming when I was an alcoholic. I would have made Blade look like an angel. Super Roofer, we would have been friends, my friend. Oh, Stick, you're hilarious. I know. I am in a field and I am yelling. Oh my gosh, I better shut up. Oh man, let's start walking to the van. I hope, well, remember, fingers crossed, I hope my van starts. Because then I'm going to be knocking on this farmer's door that was listening to me screaming, thank you, Stick, going, hi, do you have jumper cables? I'm that crazy person across the field yelling, thank you, Stick. Tiffany Feed, welcome. In the boonies, so there ain't no street lights. So I'm going to end this stream here, so that way me and the doggos can get inside the van before we get too eaten up by mosquitoes. But I want to say thank you so much to everybody for joining me this evening. I know it was just kind of like a last minute walk and talk, but thank you everybody for joining. I want to thank all the donators tonight. Very unexpected, but thank you guys so much. Again, all donations go 100% back into this channel, so those donations are going to definitely be assisting with both these court coverages coming up. So again, thank you so much to all the donators. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Love you guys. Chat rocks. I have a great time watching you guys in chat, and I learn a lot from you guys. As a matter of fact, a lot of this new information that I've gotten on these last two court coverage individuals we've started on has been coming from you guys in chat. So much appreciated. All right, everybody. You guys have a wonderful evening. If you want to catch a replay of this, I'm sure Skimask is going to be replaying it here in about 5 minutes. So you have two choices. You can catch the replay on my channel, or if you just want to catch it with a Skimask commentator, please feel free. Again, Skimask is not endorsed. He is doing this on his own, becoming a NJCourts 24/7 replay channel. But Skimask, if you're still watching, or if you're replaying this right now, it is much appreciated. Thank you for being a replay channel of the NJCourts TV station. All right, y'all. You guys have a great night. Freedom Believer, you have a great night. Super Roofer, have a good night. Joe G, have a good night. All my mods that were in the house, Stick, have a good night. Everybody have a good night. Oh, and most importantly, all members of the jury, you guys have a good night. And I hope you guys enjoy the new emoji. And that's you, Rio. We put you as an emoji now. Sorry, hold on. Now you can see him. See? There's Rio. There's Rio. There's some light. There's Rio. Oh, I couldn't get Dobby. Darn it. I was going to show you Dobby was still in the house. All right, you guys. You have a good night. Take care, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And like I said, if for some crazy reason I can't get the coverage out by tomorrow night, we'll see you Saturday. But 99.99% sure we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Get ready for one hell of a court coverage. All right, y'all. NJCourts out! Did you see that mosquito? I told you! They're out here.